So I was flicking through the monster manual the other day, and I love the monster manual. I love the enemies and the artwork, and I thought it'd be really cool to have a mini for each of these, and I have a 3D printer, but the issue with minis is they take up a lot of space. So you can go a number of ways. You can have minis custom to your adventure. This is from the campaign me and my friends did on Tomb of Annihilation. And you can also go way more extreme and have something super cool like this, outrageously oversized. Well, it's actually not oversized red dragon. The issue with that is obviously this takes up a lot of space to store. Looks really cool on a shelf, but if you have a monster that is realistic in space, for everything you're going to struggle. So I thought, why not combine these with meeples? If you play board games, you know what meeples are. They're pretty cool, just a silhouette of the monster. So I started off, and the first monster I looked at was the Owlbear, and we have a meeple here. Now you can stand them on their own. I've also included a base, but I thought that's a pretty cool Owlbear. That's the right size for a game. You could technically have your own minis fight the Owlbear, but then I thought, okay, well, what else could I do? So I did a beholder, and again, this can stand up, this can move around. I've even printed custom bases that you can glue these to. Happy days. So then I thought, well, what else could I do? And I did the Mind Flayer. Just a simple silhouette, looks just like a Mind Flayer would. I did the Aarakocra Skirmisher and the Aarakocra Aeromancer. I think they look really cool. I also did an Aboleth, which I think turned out pretty nice too. And then because every adventure starts with goblins, I also did goblins too. So you've got the goblin minion here. You've got the goblin warrior here. The goblin boss holding 2 scimitars. And the goblin hexer as well, which is looking really cool. Again, you can just print off a base and glue them to it if you want, or you can have them stand separately as meeples. And then I thought, how far could this actually be taken? So we have the different base sizes here. This is the same base size as this dragon, the red dragon. And I thought, why don't we work our way through the different types of dragon? So you've got the wormling, which goes here. You've got the young dragon, again, can stand up. You've got the adult dragon. And you've got the ancient dragon as well, which is pretty awesome. All of them easily recognizable. And the great thing about these is they don't take up a lot of storage space. In fact, you can store a lot of the minis straight out of the bat. So let me know, should I continue working through the monster manual? Do you want access to these 3D files? I don't know. Do I put this selection of 3D files for free on MakerWorld or Printables, and do I then work my way through the rest of the monster manual? Do I charge 20p a monster? Like, these are all questions I have. I don't know whether it's worth continuing, but you've got to admit they look pretty cool. And you can also print little versions for a little cup. So let me know, do you want to see any more? And if so, what do you want to see?